Discover the small wonder, coming this fall.
Finder of Lost Loves, brought to you by new personalized Camay with 3 formulas. So whether your skin is dry, normal, or oily, Camay is now personalized care for beautiful skin.
The older I get, the more I sound like my mom. She always said,
It's not worth getting unless you get your money's worth.
like serving Kool-Aid instead of soda. With Kool-Aid, your kids get flavors they love.
And vitamin C.
What do most sodas give them? Carbonation and caffeine?
For about twice the price. Like mother?
Like daughter.
We like to get our money's worth.
Kool-Aid is the one who gets.
Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
When it comes to cleaning the bathroom,
let us do your dirty work.
so you can make a clean getaway. Dow bathroom cleaner with scrubbing bubbles.
Let us do your dirty work. Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that thing.
Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling. Do-rap, do-rap.
Handy Wrap 2 with Cling Plus has twice as much cling as old Handy Wrap, so it seals in freshness and flavor longer.
Do-rap, do-rap.
To think that Vanessa and I could have spent the rest of our lives wondering if we'd ever be together again.
And we wouldn't have been if it hadn't been for Mr. Maxwell.
It was 40 years ago when I last saw her. I was a dumb GI and she was with the Red Cross.
Must have told that story 100 times.
If it weren't for Mr. Maxwell, we wouldn't be together either.
And what would I do without you?
I don't even want you to think about that. Here you are. sweetheart.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Think you'll remember us?
It doesn't matter. We'll never forget him.
Mr. Maxwell just drove up.
Oh, he's here, everybody. Quiet, please. Out of sight. Come on.
Come on, everyone.
He just got out of the car. I know. Move it. Come on.
Good evening, Mr. Maxwell.
Good evening, Casper. Is Miss Lloyd here?
Yes, she is, sir. She's in the dining room.
Oh, good. Thanks.
You up?
Carrie. Sir John, I'm elected to do the honors as I was the first stray love you ever recovered. In the peaks of the Himalayas, if you recall.
My frostbitten toes will never forget.
To the finest man I've ever known. Carrie Maxwell, who brought us all back together again. May we never lose him.
Oh.
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
No lost loves here.
Whose idea was this, anyway?
They're just trying to say thank you.
Nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Carrie,
Casey.
when I saw you leave the party, I thought I'd find you here.
We would have been married 7 years today.
I know.
7 years.
Maybe it's time you sold this place.
I feel good here. Kind of why I don't just move back in.
Carrie, I loved her too. But my sister's been dead for almost 2 years now. Don't you think it's time you let go?
Daisy, I don't know what I'd do without you.
I don't know either. But please don't try.
Not a chance.
Hi there. Can I help you?
No, thanks.
Are you sure?
How much for services? Don't worry about it. Mr. Maxwell doesn't. Bye now.
Morning, Rita. Fletcher. Morning. Oh, I know. I'm late, but I promised to take a short lunch.
Another 10 minutes, I would have docked you lunch.
Now, am I crazy, or does it say my name on the door?
You can't believe everything you read.
Okay, boss, what's my day like?
Your 10 o'clock canceled.
Did you reschedule?
No, I guess her husband either came home or she decided he wasn't worth finding.
I hope Brian Fletcher doesn't fit that category.
Oh, what did my sweetheart do?
I told you I was sorry, sir. I swear it won't happen again.
Do you know how many college students I interviewed before I chose you?
I trust you're not a man who second guesses.
Come on, the wait is torture.
He was supposed to pick me up in front of McGuinn's yesterday.
It was this girl, Rita. She was so beautiful. I couldn't take my eyes off.
He got a citation for overstaying his welcome at a stop sign.
It could happen to anybody.
But it seems to happen to you all the time, doesn't it, Fletcher?
It's my curse.
And his charm.
And I can't imagine this office without you.
Rita, Mr. Maxwell, he's always sincere, isn't he?
Even when he's talking to himself. Is Carrie in yet? Yes, he just got in.
You'll never guess who just called.
You're absolutely right. Who?
James Osborne.
James Osborne. You mean of Osborne Industries?
Yes, who'd he lose?
His secretary didn't say, but here's his address. He has requested the honor of your presence immediately.
Sounds more like a demand than a request.
Well, a man like Osborne isn't used to waiting around for anyone.
I can relate to that.
That girl's gonna haunt me, isn't she?
In more ways than one, my boy. Rita, do a rundown on Mr. Osborne on the computer and catch me on the car phone, will you?
You've got it.
Well, hello.
Hi. I'm Nikki Gattos. I changed my mind.
That's allowed. I'm going to leave you in the hands of my associate, Daisy Lloyd.
Hi.
I hope we can help you.
Me too. Thanks. Well, come on in. I admire a person who knows when to change her mind.
It's just not like Peter to take off like this.
Peter's your boyfriend?
Well, we're engaged. We're going to get married. He's wonderful. A terrific basketball player. All conference 2 years in a row. Well, he wants to go pro, but he really isn't tall enough. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I tend to do that. Even Peter says so.
Did you check the police? The accident reports?
Uh-huh.
When was the last time you saw him?
2 weeks ago, right before the game. That's what I don't get. The most important game of the year, and he just doesn't show up. He just takes off. It just isn't him. Please, can you help me find him?
Of course we can help. Or we can at least try. Yeah, maybe a couple of days or so, though. Let me look at my calendar. I'm really swamped.
It won't take too long, will it? I'm 3 months.
No, we're not that swamped.
Well, I can pay. I have $85 saved. How much will it cost?
Oh, about $85.
Mr. Osborne?
Yes?
Mr. Maxwell. And, here's the market.
Your secretary said it was urgent.
I do everything with an urgency, Mr. Maxwell. Market's off 7 points this morning.
It could be because you sold Minodyne yesterday and plan to dump Continental tomorrow, which should make Leadmont ripe for the plucking by, the middle of next week.
You do your homework, Maxwell.
I know your who's who. I know how many boards you sit on. I even know your bank balance to the nearest billion. I know you made it all yourself, and I know you hardly ever lose.
That's right.
But you have lost something.
30 years ago.
That's the emergency?
Circumstances prevented an earlier inquiry. This may not help much. She was 20 there. Of course, we've all changed a little, I suppose. Name's Catherine Connolly.
You realize there's a good chance her name has changed, too.
Oh, I know. She probably has 5 kids and grandchildren.
Likely. What do you want from her?
No, she's all right. Happy. She's not attached, maybe something more.
Could have found that out with a private detective.
But you're more discreet. And you care. You see, we both did our homework, Maxwell.
Touché.
How did you and Mr. Maxwell meet?
I was only 16 at the time. My sister and I were flying to Paris. Carrie was the pilot. The flight was pretty rough. The intercom went out. So he came back to calm everyone. First person he saw was Kate, throwing up in an airsick bag. As Carrie said, it was love at first retch.
How romantic.
They were married 6 months later. They couldn't have had a more romantic life. Every place Carrie had to fly to, my sister would try and meet him there. They must have made love in every hotel room in the world. Probably even the cockpit.
Does your sister work with you?
She died almost 2 years ago.
How awful.
Carrie was crushed. We all were. After a while, he started Maxwell Limited. I guess he figured since he couldn't find his lost love again, he'd help other people find theirs.
That's beautiful.
He's quite a guy.
Was your sister as much in love with him as you are?
Is that the house? Yeah, that's it.
I don't think Peter's dad's going to know any more than I do.
Well, it's worth a try, Nicky.
Mr. Harding? Mr. Harding?
Hello, honey. How are you, Nicky?
Fine. This is Daisy Lloyd. She's a friend of mine.
I'm trying to help Nikki locate your son.
Well, we've all been trying to do that for weeks. I even hired a private detective. He couldn't come up with anything.
Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
If I did, wouldn't I be on a plane right now?
Well, did anything happen that might have upset him? Did you have an argument, anything like that?
Not a word. Just packed his bags and took off. Walked out on his mother. Me, walked out on Nikki. Walked out on his whole team.
Well, there must be some reason.
I don't know what. Now, they say love is the answer to everything. Well, we loved him. Nikki loved him. Why would he run out on all of us?
We're going to try and find out, Mr. Harding. We'll keep in touch.
Oh, I did hear one thing. I don't have any faith in it, but a friend of mine thought he saw him in Atlantic City.
Where in Atlantic City?
In the lobby of some hotel. Then he says he lost him in the crowd. He wasn't even sure it was Peter. Miss, if you do find him, please, wherever he is, whatever he's doing, please let me know. Tell him we love him and we want him home. Please, God, bring him home.
We're gonna find him. For both of us.
Kind of a financial problem?
Not that I know of.
Well, he didn't run 3,000 miles to Atlantic City to go swimming.
Dion Belago, skincare consultant.
My challenge is to personalize a treatment for each woman's skin. That's why Anne's oily skin gets a different treatment than Pat's dry skin. Now you can get personalized care at home with new personalized Camay for dry, oily, and normal skin. Camay for dry skin has a natural moisturizer to help skin feel soft. Camay for oily skin has cosmetic clay. It helps reduce oily shine. Even for normal skin, Camay has rich emollients. It gives gentle cleansing normal skin needs. Whether your skin is dry, oily, or normal, Camay is now personalized care for beautiful skin.
I don't care if you're a real tough customer. I'm going to get you to change toothpastes because of what's in this silver box. It's not because it helps remove plaque. Proper brushing and flossing do that. It's not even because more dentist families have used its cavity-fighting formula than any other toothpaste. You'll change because what's in this silver box does something no toothpaste could ever do. Fight ugly tartar. Here's your new toothpaste. Tartar Control Crest. Look, tartar gets so hard it takes your dentist or hygienist and one of these to scrape it off. But you can help keep tartar from coming back between dental visits with Tartar Control Crest. You see, it's really an easy decision. If you have tartar, here's your new toothpaste, Tartar Control Crest.
I'm Jim Duffy on American Television and You. Imagine looking at 50,000 commercials and 3,000 hours of television programs. Our Broadcast Standards Department does that each year. We screen every minute of entertainment and commercial material before it's broadcast to see if it's appropriate to put on the air. This balances your freedom as a viewer with our responsibility as broadcasters. It's a powerful combination, American Television and You.
You have a glorious past. First quarterback to have thrown over 4,000 yards in one season. You also predicted a Super Bowl victory. I see a Frank and an O.J. on the horizon. Look, Joe Namath. You'll join the crew on ABC's Monday Night Football. It's a whole new ball game.
Excuse me.
Yeah, can I help you?
I'm here to find my mother.
Okay, why don't you just have a seat? Can I get you something to eat or drink?
No, thanks.
No appetite, huh? You know, I haven't been in this business too long, but I know how you feel. I mean, it happens to all of us. Like at a department store, mothers will say, meet me at the escalator. But they never say which one, so we lose them. But don't you worry, because it's not for long.
Well, I don't think you understand. See, my mother is...
Oh, I'm sure she's a fine person. Now, I don't want you jumping to any conclusions. Can you promise me that?
Good night, Carrie. Scott!
Hi.
Oh, you've met Mrs. Hargrove.
Mwah.
Lots of times. She's my mom.
Brian Fletcher, Scott Hargrove, the last of the litter.
Hi.
Hi.
Dad picked up your car from the shop. He's waiting in the car.
Oh, thanks, honey. I didn't realize it was so late. Would you go and tell him I'll be right there?
Sometimes I just get carried away. This time it should be by men in little white coats.
Oh, that's okay. You're just like my mom described.
You talk about me?
Oh, when you've been married 25 years, sometimes you run out of chit-chat.
You're not going to tell Mr. Maxwell about this, are you?
I'll sing your praises to whomever I please.
Printout on Catherine Connolly.
Thank you, Fletch.
Let me warn you, it's not going to make your day. Sorry.
Residence.
Carrie Maxwell for Mr. Osborne.
It's Mr. Maxwell for you, sir. Maxwell, what do you have?
Catherine Connolly. I think we've located her.
When I think of all the years of remembering her, and she never made 30. What a waste.
It sure is. I'm sorry, Osborne. I know how you feel.
I know you do.
That's right, operator. Peter Harding, Harding. Oh, no forwarding? Thank you. Well, your friend is on some roll, and I do mean roll.
Don't spare us any details.
You want the Auto Club tour? He checked out of Atlantic City on the 12th. He rented a car in Reno 2 days later. And the next week he showed up in Tahoe.
Gambling.
I'm afraid so. He checked out this morning without a forwarding. But I'd say that he's cruising up the strip right now.
Vegas. I don't follow. Nikki, is Peter into gambling?
He likes to play cards every once in a while. Football pools, things like that.
Ever been to Las Vegas?
No?
Well, it's a city that never sleeps. And I'll bet we won't either until we find your friend Peter.
I'm glad I came to you.
No. Rita, would you please make us a hotel reservation?
Well, there's 2 conventions and a poker tournament up there right now, but I'll do the best I can.
We may have a lead on Peter Harding.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're catching a flight to Vegas.
Okay. You keep in touch.
Carrie, I'm sorry about Osborne.
Yeah.
Is something bothering you?
Something's driving me crazy, but I'll figure it out.
Okay, good luck.
Oh.
Talk about luck. Here's a 5. Would you put it down on a number for me if you get a chance? 29. I'll go with my age.
Okay. Bye, Rita.
Bye.
See you, Brian.
Bye.
Rita, I didn't know you gambled.
I don't. But yesterday I was so lucky, my son found me. Who knows what tomorrow might bring? Just 2 nights guaranteed for now. Thank you. They'll be there by 4. Yes, that's right. Goodbye.
Don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. It seems that computer gave us the wrong Catherine Connolly.
She's not dead?
Osborne told me they graduated in 51, but the computer had to have the wrong Catherine Connolly. The lady who died would have been 13 when she graduated college.
Let's hope she wasn't a genius.
Exactly. Rita, get me Osborne on the phone, will you please? Thank you.
Exhausted.
Me too. Why don't we just get some sleep and start all over again in the morning?
Okay.
Daisy. That's him.
We got a red hot shooter, Please, Daddy. You got a
can't move. We finally found him. I can't move.
Okay, come on, Seth. There we are. We're going to floor. All right, give me 20 on the hard floor.
Peter Harding.
You can't talk right now, lady. I'm on a roll. All right, here we go. Looking for the floor. Looking for the floor.
Look, not now, okay? She's come a long way.
Pass the dice. Oh, come on.
Seeing other women, but you promised me you wouldn't see him. I'm wanting your relationship in public like this. I just can't bear it anymore.
Oh, get out of the way. Go chase yourself. Mellow out.
Let's go talk to that broad that tried to stop us.
Combine the power of household cleaners and the cleaning and disinfecting power of bleach to create new Tackle Cleaner Disinfectant. One product so strong you can mix it with water for big cleaning jobs. One product that disinfects and deodorizes with bleach. One product that gets rid of tough dried-on stains on contact. That's right, one product with the power of bleach and household cleaners to clean and disinfect. Tackle, new from Clorox.
Now there's a beautiful disposable, personal touch disposable.
If you're allergy sensitive, your world is ever threatening. But now there's new relief. Benadryl, the most prescribed allergy medication ever. Now without prescription. Benadryl and Benadryl decongestant.
Open your eyes to the world with Steve Bell and Kathleen Sullivan.
Wake up to the first news of the day.
Join us weekdays on ABC's World News this morning.
Finder of Lost Loves will return in a moment.
Hi, this is Lisa Clark from KITV4 News. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8, watch Good Morning America. And for the local news, Good Morning Hawaii at 6:25 and 7:25. We're bringing more to your mornings. KITV4 News.
On Monday, Labor Day, Scandinavian Gallery goes all out with remarkable price reductions. Like this posture chair, regularly $199, now just $74, Labor Day only. This double bookcase in teak, normally $229, is $149 Monday only. Use this all-teak beauty as a dressing table or a desk, just $195 Labor Day only. And at Scandinavian Gallery, you make no monthly or interest payments till after Thanksgiving. This Labor Day, 10 to 6, be at Scandinavian Gallery.
Wildflowers and Robin's Shoes, 2 of over 155 stores. Pick Wildflowers. For upbeat, fun fashion, pick Wildflowers. Bring your family to Robin's Shoes for quality footwear for any occasion and consistently low prices. You'll find it all at Robin's Shoes, Hawaii's family shoe store. Hawaii's Center.
Hair this beautiful deserves the most natural care, and that's what you get with Freeman Sea Kelp shampoo and hair conditioner. The Freeman family of fine cosmetics has developed a shampoo and conditioner that includes natural protein from the sea to help provide you with the healthy look and natural feel of beautiful hair. I'm Larry Freeman, and our family cares how you look naturally. For beautiful, bouncy hair, use our Freeman Sea Kelp shampoo and hair conditioner.
It's magic. Taste new and delicious Hawaii's Own fruit drinks and turn up at Castle Park. Bring 6 empty cans of Hawaii's Own per person to Castle Park during our special hours daily and get a free pass for unlimited rides day or night. Spend the day with family and friends enjoying all the fun-filled activities at Castle Park and the great tropical fruit taste of Hawaii's Own. Castle Park and Hawaii's Own, it's magic.
Pour yourself some paradise. Pour yourself Hawaii's Own.
This highlight of the Japanese Centennial Celebration is brought to you by the Toyota dealers of Hawaii.
It has been said of the Japanese American that they are like the ancient Daruma doll. For despite 100 years of struggle and trial, no matter how far they might have been pushed down, they responded with renewed strength to seek their success in Hawaii and remain straight and tall.
Channel 4, you love it!
Where is this place?
Near Phoenix. My plane's waiting for us at the airport.
I can't tell you what it was like when you called. To lose her and get her back in 24 hours.
I can imagine the feeling.
Why do you put yourself through this, Maxwell? You've got money. That's certainly not it.
I lost somebody once.
I know. Your wife.
Bringing people back together again. That is, people who really deeply care for each other. Well, it helps.
You know, I've never met anybody like you, Maxwell.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know yet.
Yes. Maxwell here.
Carrie, it's me.
How we doing? Get your man?
Sort of. We ran down every place and finally found him late last night.
Something wrong?
Then I lost both of them.
What's going on?
Carrie, I think our boy Peter's in trouble. A lot of trouble. With people who play for keeps.
Daisy, you be careful. I'll try to get to Vegas tonight.
Well, try hard, Carrie. Please.
Why we don't just take a drive by her house.
Oh, she'll be here. She has a court reserved.
Maybe it's just 30 years of anticipation coming to a boil.
We're just looking, remember? You wanted to know, now we know. She's married, kids, in good colleges, this club. The lady is obviously comfortable.
You said something about adopting children.
That's right. She has 2 little ones. I think that suggests some security in a relationship.
Yeah, but when people are not getting along, they transfer their love to children.
Osborne, you're fishing. You promised.
Right. I'm acting like a kid. Because that's the way I remember her.
2 gentlemen?
Huh?
2? Yes. Is right here all right?
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Mm-hmm. I don't want her to see you. Got it?
Well, don't worry. She wouldn't recognize me.
So what does that mean?
Maxwell, I caught a landmine in Korea. When the medics got through with me, my own mother didn't recognize me. That's a fact.
You want to tell me about Catherine?
Well, we were about to get married. Every guy in school was after her. I was the one.
And?
I never made it to the wedding.
Why?
It sounds pretty stupid, but it was 2 days before the wedding. A bunch of us were celebrating the finish of exams. I guess I got pretty tanked. I drove off in a car by myself, and a redneck sheriff stopped me. I got belligerent. He wrapped me and put me in jail for 2 weeks.
No phone call?
I lost that privilege when I punched him back.
I could imagine. But after you got out?
Oh, then I raced to the phone. Father swore at me, told me to stay away. She never wanted to see me again. I wrote her a bunch of letters. They all came back unopened. I think I was in Korea when I finally heard that she'd married somebody else.
Mr. Shamp, Mr. Douglas Shamp, please hold registration.
Okay, here we go. Okay, gang, who remembered to bring the suntan lotion?
That's her.
You did? Good for you. Oh, great.
I thought she's hardly changed. I have to have her, Maxwell. I need her.
I told you she's married.
I don't care. I want her back in my life.
Osborne, you gave me your word as a gentleman.
The gentleman gave you his word. The boy can't live with it.
1 o'clock court changes. Smith and Weber on court 7. Telephone call for Miss Lloyd. Miss Daisy Lloyd.
Daisy Lloyd.
Daisy,
Nikki, where are you? Where's Peter?
I'm in the basement near the kitchen. Peter's in the hotel laundry. We were so scared we spent the whole night there.
Okay, get back to Peter and I'll meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
There's really nothing to talk about. I'm sorry you came all the way out to Las Vegas for nothing.
Forget me. Don't you think you owe Nikki an explanation? Or your folks? How about the home team?
The less everybody knows, the better off we'll all be.
Peter, you have to tell her.
I owe a guy some money. A lot of money. $50,000.
Why? What did you do?
I don't want to talk about it.
Tell her.
Can't you see? I don't want you involved in this.
I am involved. I love you. Nikki says you disappeared the day before the big basketball game. Does that tie in?
I told you. Leave me alone.
Peter, you're in trouble. Please let us help you.
Nobody can help me. This is something I got to do myself.
Let him go, Nikki. You have another person to consider.
Who?
Your baby.
I'm not having a baby. I lied to get you to help me. I'm sorry.
Catherine Smith and Peggy Weber, court number 7 is now available.
I'll be down in court 7 if you need me for anything.
Jimmy, keep an eye on your sister and listen to the lifeguard.
Yes, Mom. That's my boy. Mary, will you watch the children for me?
You bet, Mrs. Smith.
Thanks. Okay, kids. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
I have to talk to her. Maxwell.
I can't let you do that.
I won't tell her who I am.
If you hurt her, her family, I swear to God.
I promise.
A phone call, Harry. That blonde from last night? You got it.
Help!
Oh, nothing. It's really nothing.
Oh, yeah, really nothing at all.
Oh. Oh. Oh, nice and warm.
You'll be all right.
Oh.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You look very familiar.
Catherine Smith.
Catherine Smith. You weren't Catherine Connolly, were you? SMU class of 51?
Yes. Yes, I was. Isn't that funny? You look familiar, too, but I can't...
Well, it was a big class. You couldn't remember everybody. John Andrews.
Hi.
It's Carrie Maxwell.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm very pleased to meet you. Well, we do have to get going, John.
Isn't this a coincidence? I can't believe it.
Neither can I.
You must come to dinner. Galen would love to meet an old schoolmate.
Galen. You married Galen Smith?
John, I don't think we can make that. We have that business conference in Vegas tonight.
Oh, well, at least come for tea.
Oh, we'd love to. We'll be there.
Oh, wonderful. The address is 214 Dorado Lane.
Wild horses couldn't keep me away.
Oh, thanks again so much. Thank you.
Oh, it was nothing. You take care of that little girl.
I sure will.
Okay.
We're going to get right home, right now. Get some warm clothes on?
Osborne, what are you doing?
You don't know we were here for a reason? We saved that child's life. What you did?
You know something? You're in way over your head.
Not anymore, Maxwell. Not anymore.
Put a little muscle into that, trainee.
But this is Hanes' boys' underwear, Inspector 12. I thought I should be gentle.
Gentle? Did you ever see a boy wrestle? Did you ever see a boy slide into second base? Why, boys are worse than men when it comes to...
Every Hanes t-shirt and brief has to pass 11 quality tests and Inspector 12.
They don't say Hanes until I say they say Hanes.
Now on sale, Hanes men's and boys underwear.
Want to build a super day? Then start with the one great taste that makes a super bowl of cereal. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Just think of crispy golden flakes.
Delicious, crunchy flakes of corn.
So pure and simple, just can't wait.
Low in sugar, loaded with vitamins and iron.
So good for you, don't hesitate.
For a super bowl of our most nutritious corn flakes ever.
What a super bowl. Have yourself a super bowl. Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Super taste, super good. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Burning sun, stinging salt, blistering heat, drying wind. Summer skin can become dry as a dead leaf. But Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion has healing strength that helps bring new life to summer dry skin. Healing strength you can trust to smooth and soothe away flaking and over dryness.
With Vaseline Intensive Care, my skin looks and feels better.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion, healing strength that helps give new life to summer dry skin.
Nance, I'm gonna run the dishwasher.
It's not full.
Nancy Wade believes never run a dishwasher till it's full.
Another bowl. 3 more plates.
Not full.
The perfect way to prove new lemon scent Sunlight Out cleans the leading brand on tough, starchy food.
4 bowls and a platter.
Now it's full.
After sitting all day, they really need new Sunlight. In tests against the leading brand on tough, starchy food, Sunlight cleaned better.
Nice.
Now you can empty it.
New Lemon Sunlight really stands up to dishes that sit.
Got a problem? Write to us. We're working for you.
I feel like I'm deserting him.
Nikki, I think this is something Peter has to work out for himself. You said that he owes those people $50,000. It isn't a game anymore.
He needs help. Can't you see that? He doesn't know what to do.
Did you order anything?
No.
Who is it?
It's Peter.
Peter.
You all right?
Yeah. Would you mind telling me what's going on?
I think it's about time that I explained myself. Early in the season, I started betting with this bookie. I got in pretty deep. $50,000.
Go on, Peter.
I couldn't pay them back. They said they'd forget about it. If I made sure we lost our last game.
And you couldn't do that.
I couldn't do that. That's why I ran away. Why I've kept running.
So it's all over. We'll just figure out a way to pay them back.
How? I don't have that kind of money. What do you think I'd do, have my father sell his house?
You can't catch up at the tables, you do know that.
I was close a couple times. Once in Atlantic City, and last night when you were there, I was $300 up. I had the dice, I was on a roll.
Peter, you have got to get some help! It's not just the money. This gambling of yours, it's a sickness. You said it yourself, you can't stop.
I think I'll go downstairs and check us out.
Hey. 2 to 1 or better odds. Baby, we can beat this together.
What's that? Galen Smith, the guy she married.
What's wrong with him?
You know the guy least likely? We all looked the other way when Galen came around. Galen, even his name was stupid. I can't believe she married him.
James, you're building a case. Justification to do something rash, something you could be sorry for. You know, one of the risks of this business is that not everybody wants to be found. Easy on the courage. Prudence has taken you a long way. I wouldn't blow it at this stage of your life.
I'm a little surprised at your lack of simpatico. We're cut from the same stone, you and I. We both made it from nothing, took a lot of chances, had something more, and we lost something dear.
I never took what didn't belong to me.
Even if you were there first?
Being first in line has no right to anything. Ask Columbus.
Tell me something. The lady you lost, your wife, she was the most important thing in your life.
She was my life.
Just answer me one question. If you could have her back today, would you let anything stand in your way?
It's not the same.
Would you let anything stand in your way?
I don't know. She was supposed to watch the luggage.
Good afternoon, Peter.
Mr. Velasco?
I see you're calling out the tour.
I told you, I don't have the money.
I told you to get it from your father. Lucky that's all I want, after what you pulled. I lost a great deal of money on that game.
Excuse me.
Velasco. Thomas Velasco, and I do appreciate your finding Peter for us, but we can take over from here.
Can we negotiate this?
Oh, yeah, really is he.
Have my 50 by midnight. Or? You may not have noticed, but you have misplaced some baggage. A very lovely piece of baggage. Now, you think of me as lost and found. Claim check for 50 big ones will recover the item.
That's kidnapping.
Correction. Security on a loan. You know where to find me? Oh, Peter, here's the dime. Call Daddy.
Catherine, I was a little surprised you married Galen.
Really?
Well, I always remembered you with that other fellow in college. What was his name?
James Osborne?
James Osborne. That's right. You two were engaged, weren't you?
Yes, we were. Poor James. He got himself into some kind of trouble. And, well, he left me standing at the altar.
Oh, that's too bad.
Maybe it had to be. Maybe it was fate.
But he loved you so much. I mean, we all knew that in the fraternity. What do you think happened to him?
Well, I'm not sure. Later, I heard he was in jail, and then the Army.
It's funny. I would have thought. You mean you never tried to find out about it?
Well, I guess by then Galen had picked up all the pieces. That's strange. Of all the people I knew, he was the one that seemed to understand my pain.
You were lucky to have a man like him around.
I was so devastated. I loved James very much. I cried a lot that night. Galen kept telling me over and over again that it'd be all right, that he'd come back.
I'm sure he tried.
I spent a lot of nights like that.
Catherine.
Galen will be down in a minute. He gets involved with his writing, then he hates to have his concentration broken. Would you like more tea?
No. No, thanks.
Oh, my kitty cat craves a great big hug. His rubber mouse, a roll on the rug. My kitty cat craves a scratch behind his ear. My ball of yarn, me being near. But most of all, my kitty cat craves.
Crave Dry Cat Food is made from a unique blend of real chicken, milk, and tuna protein. Not flavors, but the real foods cats crave.
Oh, my kitty cat craves.
Give your cat the real protein-rich foods cats crave.
There's only one bank that lets you get cash at more offices in more cities than any other bank. Only one bank that's in 15 states, including Alaska and Hawaii, and can give you cash instantly at nearly 1,000 day and night tellers, 24 hours a day. Only one bank that's there with your money when and where you need your money. From California to Montana, Washington to New Mexico. Only one. First Interstate Bank. Think about it. First Interstate Bank. One bank that's there when you need it.
For all-star excitement and all-star fun, watch the All-Star Blitz with plenty of all-star celebrities and all-star winners. The All-Star Blitz with Peter Marshall. Weekdays.
All-Star Blitz! Finder of Lost Loves will return in a moment.
James Clavell's Shogun.
The authorities know about you. They crucify pirates here. You're going to die, Dutchman.
Government
government ploys and risky charades in Part 2 of Shogun, Monday night at 8 on KITV.
Dodge has the best of the big three. 7.5 financing or $400 back on Omni, Charger, and Aries K. 7.5 or $500 on full-size pickups. 7.5 or $1,500 on Daytona Turbo Z and Lancer ES. Plus 5-year or 50,000-mile protection. It's a revolutionary deal from Dodge, and it's the best of the big three.
Best of the big three at your Hawaii Dodge dealer.
Hair this beautiful deserves the most natural care, and that's what you get with Freeman Sea Kelp shampoo and hair conditioner. The Freeman family of fine cosmetics has developed a shampoo and conditioner that includes natural protein from the sea to help provide you with the healthy look and natural feel of beautiful hair. I'm Larry Freeman, and our family cares how you look naturally. For beautiful, bouncy hair, use our Freeman Sea Kelp shampoo and hair conditioner.
Labor Day from 10 to 6, BJ Furniture honors everyone who works with a colossal furniture savings event. For 8 great hours at BJ, you'll find tremendous price reductions on all furniture. Sofas, recliners, dining room groups, bedroom sets, everything. Plus, at BJ, you make no monthly payments and no interest payments until after Thanksgiving. Stupendous furniture savings, no monthly payments and no interest payments until after Thanksgiving. At BJ, Monday, 10 to 6.
Ugly duckling, America's second car, yeah. Ugly duckling, America's second car.
Need a second car? Ugly Duckling's your first choice when your car's in the shop or when you need a larger car, wagon, truck, or van. Ugly Duckling rents clean, reliable used cars at low, low rates. Don't pay high prices for car rentals. Save a buck. Drive a duck.
Phone 836-DUCK.
They're here.
Well, hello. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. He's the boogie boogie bugle boy, somebody see. No mountain high enough.
The Lavender Follies at the Hula Hut, the most outrageous show in town. Dinner show at 9:15 with a delicious buffet, followed by our captivating cocktail show at 11:15. Don't miss what all of Hawaii is talking about. Make your reservations now. The Lavender Follies.
Phone 923-3838.
This fall.
Where are we going to get $50,000?
Maybe Osborne's got a big traveler's check.
Carrie, hurry, please.
I'm on my way to Catherine Connolly's house now to pick him up.
Carrie.
Daisy, don't worry. I'll be there.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Bye.
I could take another pass at the crap table. I had a real hot run last night.
You know, a roll of the dice isn't going to solve this. It's what got you in trouble in the first place. Don't you face it, Peter? You're a compulsive gambler. We can get help. There are people who can help.
Sorry, John. My friend heard about Ellie's little accident. She wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Catherine. Catherine, there's something I have to tell you.
Hello there.
Oh, there you are, darling. Come say hello to an old college mate of ours, John Andrews.
John? Hi, Galen.
Nice you stopped by.
We just happened to be in the neighborhood.
Well, we so rarely have contact with anyone from back then. I'm sure it's been a big thrill for Catherine.
For both of us.
Would you like some tea, darling?
No, I got an important phone call to make. Then I'll fix us a real drink, John. What'll you have?
Scotch will be fine.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah.
It happened not long after James disappeared. Galen and I went on a drive one night. I was still terribly upset. I shouldn't have been driving.
An accident.
He almost didn't pull through. We were married 3 months later.
Are you saying you married him out of guilt?
That's what all my friends said to me at the time. You know something? I woke up one morning about a year later, and I realized I loved that man very much. I didn't think I could ever love anyone after James.
Well, I'm sorry I'm late. I had some calls to make.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, no, thank you. John, we have to get going. The plane's ready. I'm sorry to bust up this reunion, but our business is very urgent.
Yes, I think you're right. Wonderful seeing you again, Catherine.
Well, it was nice talking about the old days. Any chance you might run into James?
I think there's a reunion in about a month or so. The old fraternity.
Well, if you see him, would you do something for me? Would you give him this? And please tell Jim that I've never forgotten him. And I never will.
I'll tell him. You knew, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew a blind man would open your eyes.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry, darling. He had to go. They had urgent business.
Oh, it's too bad. You know, it's funny. After all these years, that fellow's voice was still very familiar. What was his name again?
It was James, darling. James Osborne.
Your time is running short, young lady.
He'll be here. It's not exactly easy to raise $50,000 in the middle of the night. You played it kind of close, didn't you?
Well, it's not exactly easy to raise $50,000 in the middle of the night.
Mr. Velasco, Mr. Maxwell.
I hope you brought me something to smile about.
Mr. Velasco, I take it you're a gambling man, or we wouldn't be here.
Obviously.
Then perhaps I can interest you in a little wager?
What kind of a wager?
How about one cut of the cards? Double or nothing for the $50,000 the kid owes you.
Are you crazy?
Maybe.
I like your style. Deck.
You can't do that. Can't pay him the 50. If you lose, how am I going to pay you the 100?
You should have thought of that before you got into this mess. All yours.
Thank God.
Nice meeting you, Mr. Velasco. Excuse me. Door.
I still can't believe you did that.
I've never seen anything like that before in my life, and I don't want you to ever see it again. Is that how you want to live your life? Nikki's life? Everything depending on a cut of the cards, a roll of the dice, a spin of the wheel? Haven't you hurt her enough? Your family? Yourself?
It's over, Mr. Maxwell. I'll do whatever I have to get help. I promise. I'll make it up to you. You'll see.
Now make it up to Nikki. Hey, I'm starved. The car's out front. Let's get some dinner.
Great.
Can I ask you a stupid question?
Mm-hmm.
What would have happened if you'd lost?
Couldn't happen. Oh, no, this was all staged. I gave Mr. Velasco the $50,000 when I first got into town.
What?
Mr. Osborne turned out to be a very generous client. Gave me $60,000 for my services. I just donated it to a good cause. But we still come out 10 ahead.
You just wanted Peter to sweat it out.
I thought it would help. And it was better than giving him a handout. And it certainly was more fun. Finder of Lost Loves will return in a moment.
Now there's a dip that's so new and so good, it's worth going out of your way for.
I'm talking.
New Lipton Vegetable Soup Mix, especially for dips.
Excuse me, have you seen the dip? Yeah, he's playing the piano.
It's those tasty garden vegetables that make people go out of their way for it. Plus that special blend of Lipton seasonings. It's hard to resist this new dip. New Lipton Vegetable Soup Mix for a dip too good to miss.
Aren't you glad? Heads up to know you'll be your best today. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad there's style to make you feel
This must be for you, Big Up. Wrong. Oops.
Aren't you glad for being together? Aren't you glad when people smile? Aren't you glad you use style? Aren't you glad you use style?
Don't worry, it's under 500.
Aren't you glad you use style?
25 years ago, there was a children's crusade, a crusade against cavities in children's teeth. Today, the children have grown, and grown-ups also need to help keep gums healthy. Now there's the Dentagard plaque fighting program. It starts with new Dentagard fluoride toothpaste, and while no fluoride toothpaste has an active ingredient to fight plaque, flossing and proper brushing with Dentagard can help remove plaque that can lead to red, swollen gums, what dentists call gingivitis.
I'm doing something good for my gums every time I brush my teeth. I use Dentagard. What a fresh, minty flavor.
Now join the Dentagard crusade, a proven plaque-fighting program that starts with Dentagard toothpaste. If you remove plaque, you protect gums better.
There's only one Lemon Fresh detergent that breaks the static barrier. Fab.
No more staticky socks or clingy wash, and such a fabulous clean.
A Lemon Fresh and Clean that breaks the static barrier.
Boston, the city that kicked off America's fight for freedom. The fight's still going on today. That's where I come in. My mother told me never to play with guns, so I don't play. My name is Spencer.
You picked the wrong graveyard, punk. John Hancock is buried here. Paul Revere.
You don't fit.
From the series of best-selling suspense novels by Robert B. Parker, Robert Urich is Spencer for Hire. Fridays this fall.
Oh, Daisy, this is unbelievable. Flowers, the suite.
Said do it right.
Well, I said right. I didn't say right.
There's more.
Really?
I told them they could have it for the whole weekend.
Oh, you told them they could have it for the whole weekend. I see. Mm-hmm.
Well, you said we were 10,000 ahead.
Oh, Daisy, Daisy, sweet Daisy. I love you.
Mr. Maxwell, we're ready.
Oh, good, good. We're ready, Miss Daisy.
We are gathered here in the presence of these witnesses for the purpose of uniting in matrimony Peter Harding and Nicky Gattis. The contract of marriage is most solemn and is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. Do you, Peter Harding, take this woman for your lawful wedded wife, to love, honor, cherish, and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and keep yourself to her only, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Nicky Gattis, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, to love, honor, and keep yourself to him only, for so long as you both shall live?
I do.
May we have the ring, please? Place it on her finger. Then do I, in the presence of God and these witnesses, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of this state, now pronounce you man and wife.
something original. Secret herbs and spices taste naturally better somehow.
Kentucky Fried Chicken original recipe. We've been doing chicken right for 40 years. We're not going to change it now.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Enjoy something original now.
Sears Labor Day paint sale.
Weather beater low luster satin.
Tough.
$10.99.
Easy living satin flat.
Durable.
Also $10.99.
Easy living flat.
And check this price.
Just $7.88.
$7.88.
And save on ladders,
brushes,
and a whole lot more.
So hurry to Sears.
There's more for your life.
Now.
At Sears.
Oh, that was a great dinner. Wow, it's time to clean up. Let's go.
What's the rush?
Mickey's coming over.
Mickey?
Okay.
409's powerful grease cutters start to work before you start to wipe.
Way to hustle, Dad.
Who's Mickey?
409 even cuts easily through greasy grime.
Terrific. Sorry you have to rush off.
Will somebody please tell me who's Mickey?
Hi.
Hi.
Formula 409 starts to work before you start to wipe.
Wednesday, look for the clues from the exciting season finale of Dynasty.